All right, guys, so we just came back, and this is the trailer that I ended up buying, and it did come with one spare wheel, as you can see here, but the guy told me he's gonna give me another one. So yeah, I did pick this up for $180, so we're gonna get working with it. All right, guys, so I did go ahead and buy some stuff for the trailer. I bought a whole bunch of wood because I'm gonna try building a little platform here, and then I also bought some spray paint because I'm gonna spray paint the frame so it doesn't get rusted out. And then I got some tools right here, so I'm gonna sand down the whole thing so the paint looks nice and good. So I'm gonna get started. All right, so pretty much every part that I wanted to sand down, I got it sanded down, as you can see. So yeah, next process is we're gonna paint it right now, but I gotta wait a little bit because it is pouring outside, so yeah. All right, so we're starting to paint right now. So yeah, this is the cheapest paint that I found. It was like $3, like $2.97 at Home Depot. So I got 3 cans. So let's see if it'll be enough. All right, this is how it's looking right now. I am gonna wait for this coat to go ahead and dry, and then I'm gonna apply another coat. All right, so this is how it's looking right now. I am gonna go ahead and do a couple more coats. So I'll check back in. All right, so this is how the trailer is looking like right now. Did a couple more coats. As you can see, it's looking pretty good. So I'm gonna wait for this to dry, and I'll probably get back at it tomorrow. All right, this is how it's looking so far. It's looking pretty good. I am gonna go ahead and paint this part now though. So I'm gonna get back. All right, so this is the finished product of the paint. I think I'm done painting. I really like how it turned out. So now I'm gonna start building the little platform. So we'll see how I do that. All right, guys, so this is the idea that I came up with. I went ahead and I measured how long I wanted it to be. It was 49 inches. And then what I did was drill holes through. And as you can see, the holes come out through here. So let me get up out of here. And if I stand on it, it's pretty solid. Like, I'm actually pretty surprised, and I haven't even tightened the bolts down all the way. So I'm gonna go ahead and test fit the front. So yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing for the front. As you can see, there's little holes everywhere, but I am gonna drill another one so it can be even, but yeah. All right, so that's how it's looking so far with just the first platform. I am gonna do another one smaller up here in the front, probably to like right about there. And then I am gonna build some little walls on the side. As you can see, I think that this is the perfect width for this. So yeah, I'm gonna get started on the other one. All right, so I am in Home Depot. We got the wood that I need. I got the wood that I got cut, and then it's the extra wood left over. Got some mending plates to put the wood together. Got some anchor points for the straps. Got some nuts to put all that together. Got some corner braces that I'm gonna use to help me put up the walls. And then I also got some waterproof sealant, which I'm gonna try with the little paintbrush. So yeah. All right, we got all the wood loaded up, and I do got the stuff here. We only wasted $76. All right, so we got the other piece fitted on. So now I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing that I did over there. All right, guys, so this is how it's turning down. So you can see I got the bolts in. I got the little, these are called mending brackets to hold the wood together. And as you can see, guys, like, it's pretty sturdy, like, and I haven't even tightened the bolts down all the way. Like, I still got some tightening to do, and it feels pretty good. So yeah, I'm gonna see how I'm gonna muck up the walls now. But before that, I think I am gonna go ahead and weatherproof the wood. So I'm gonna get started with that. I'm sanding the top of this with 220 grit sandpaper so I can go ahead and hit it with the weatherproof sealant. So yeah. All right, so this is what the wood protector waterproof sealer thing I got. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it on. I got my brush right there, so yeah. All right, so this is how it's looking. I'm gonna go ahead and keep going. All right, so this is where I currently am with the trailer. I do have some L brackets right here that's gonna help me hold this piece of wood up, but I don't really like this piece of wood. So I'm gonna go do another run to Home Depot and get the piece of wood that I wanna do there. So yeah, I'll be back when I'm in Home Depot. All right, here we are going into Home Depot. All right, so this is how it's looking. Got the little wall set up. Got L brackets here. L brackets holding these ones. I got screws going in like that, and then screws going in out. And it's honestly like pretty sturdy. Before I put the L brackets. It was lucky wobbling a lot, but it's pretty sturdy, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, it's looking good. I gotta wait till tomorrow to get some more L brackets so then I can just do the same on the other side. So I'll be back when I'm finished with the other side. Here I am, they're mounting the tire on for the trailer tire. There you go, as you can see. All right, here we got the tire all mounted on. It was $20, so yeah, not bad at all. All right, as you can see, we got the other wall built. So now what I am gonna do is make sure that everything's tight. As you can see, I have some bolts, some nuts missing there, some screws, so I'm gonna put those on, but yeah. All right, so we got the boat on the trailer. Next thing I am gonna do is put on these anchor points to strap the trailer down, so I'll see where I mount that. All right, so here I am test driving it, and honestly, it's doing pretty good. The only thing that I do need to do is change this wheel out right here because it is pretty freaking flat. So yeah, that is probably the only thing I gotta do. But yeah, besides that, it's driving really well. All right, so we got the trailer out here. I am gonna go ahead and put on the new wheel because this one's the one's that leaking. So yep, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Another thing I did go ahead and do was mount the replacement tire, the one that I took off. Boom, mounted right there perfectly. So yeah, it doesn't interfere with anything. So boom. All right, so I did go ahead and went to Northern Tool and I bought the leaf spring because this side is bad. I went ahead and got the car jacked up. Got a little support for that because I'm not sure if that's gonna drop. Everybody keeps saying that's gonna drop, so. And I'm gonna start taking this off, so I'll see where I start, yeah. All right, so I did go ahead and I got the old one off. As you can see, it's all the hardware. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure this one fits. All right, we went ahead and got the new one in. So I'm gonna go ahead and put in the wheel and see how it sits. All right, so this is what it's looking like now. Oh my God, I just spray painted my butt. Okay, so this is how it's just looking like now. I got like a good 2.5 inch gap. But now, exactly what I thought. The other side only got like a 2-finger gap. But we'll see, we'll see. Yeah, so as you can see, this side is sitting way higher. So I am gonna go run to the shop and just get that same piece to put on the other side so it could be even. Yeah, cause either way it is, you can see, bro, like it still is really close clearance. Like it's not even 2 fingers. So I just rather be safe than sorry. And you can see there's a little bit of rubbing marks from just like a 10-minute drive. So yeah, and I think this is the perfect height to put this trailer at, if I say so myself. It's a little tall, but it gives me the option to run a bigger wheel too, so that's always good. All right, we got the other side up and jacked, so I'm gonna go ahead and start working on the other side. All right, so we went ahead, got the old one off. As you can see, everything came off pretty good. I'm really surprised that these, all the threads and everything was good on these nuts and bolts, but I'm gonna go ahead and run to the store and get the trailer arm, the leaf spring, so yeah. All right, guys, so we went to the shop, and I just went ahead and put this side in. It's all nice and tight, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the wheel back on. All right, so we went ahead, got the trailer out. As you can see, we got a good even gap on both sides, as you can see. So yeah, I think this height is honestly perfect. It looks really good, so yeah. All right, we got the trailer all hooked up. This is how it's sitting right here on the little hitch. So I'm gonna go take it on a little test drive right now just to make sure everything's riding good. But yeah. All right, guys, as you can see, the trailer right there is doing fine, man. It's going pretty good. A little shaky, but that's to be expected. A little bumpy, but hey, it's pretty good. All right, guys, so we are out here. Got the trailer, the suspension's done. The last part, just ran to the store, got some wood sealer. Got a couple cans of these, so we're gonna see how it does. Just cleaned off the wood. And I don't really care about how it looks. I just want it to be efficient, so we're gonna go ahead and start spraying a bit. All right, so I got about half of it coated right now. And I've only used like probably like a bottle and a quarter. So yeah, I'm gonna keep spray painting, and I'll be back. All right, so we got everything coated up, top and bottom. I am gonna let it dry overnight, and then we'll check back. All right, we just got done the little fish strip. That's how it looks. It is pretty freaking stable. The boat moves with the trailer. So I got it hooked on all 4 sides right here. All four sides with some straps. So yeah, I'm loving it.